The brave little turtle. Once upon a time, in a calm, sparkling pond surrounded by tall trees, there lived a little turtle named Timmy. Timmy was smaller than the other turtles, and he loved to swim around the pond, exploring every rock, plant, and ripple in the water. But there was one thing that made Timmy different from the other turtles. He was afraid of leaving the pond. While the other turtles enjoyed venturing beyond the pond, exploring the forest and the meadows nearby, Timmy always stayed close to home. He would peek out from the water and watch as the others crawled through the grass and basked in the sun, but he never dared to join them. One sunny morning, a strong breeze blew through the trees, and a strange sound echoed across the pond. The other animals looked up to see a large storm cloud moving in fast. The wind picked up and the sky darkened. "Storm's coming," shouted the frogs. "We must get to safety." The other turtles quickly began to crawl towards their homes by the pond's edge. But Timmy, who had never ventured far from the water, felt a sense of unease. He knew that the storm could be dangerous, but he didn't know what to do. As the storm got closer, Timmy realized that something was wrong. The pond's water was beginning to rise, and soon the ground around the pond would be flooded. The animals who lived near the water needed to find higher ground. "We need to help," Timmy thought, his heart pounding. "But how can I, a little turtle, make a difference?" He remembered the old, wise turtle who lived near the forest. The wise turtle, named Grandpa Shell, was always calm and had lived through many storms. Timmy decided that he would go and ask for help, even though he was scared. Timmy took a deep breath and began to crawl toward the forest. The wind howled, and the rain began to fall, but Timmy kept moving forward. He wasn't fast, but he was determined. The further he crawled, the more he realized that the forest wasn't so scary after all. He could smell the fresh earth, hear the birds calling, and feel the warmth of the trees protecting him from the storm. Finally, Timmy reached Grandpa Shell's home, a cozy spot under a large oak tree. "Grandpa Shell, the storm is coming. What should we do?" Timmy asked, breathless from his journey. Grandpa Shell smiled kindly. "You've done the right thing by coming here, Timmy. We need to warn the other animals and help them find higher ground. Follow me." Together, Timmy and Grandpa Shell made their way back to the pond, telling the other animals to move to safety. Timmy's bravery and quick thinking saved the day. As the storm raged on, the animals were safe and dry, thanks to Timmy's courage. The storm eventually passed, and the sun came out again. Timmy looked around at all the animals who were praising him for his bravery. "You did it, Timmy," the other turtles said. "You're the bravest turtle we know." Timmy smiled shyly. He had never imagined that he could be brave enough to help others, but in that moment, he realized that even a little turtle could make a big difference. From that day on, Timmy was no longer afraid to leave the pond. He knew that sometimes bravery means doing something even when you're scared.